Soon. Thank you so much for joining us on a journey like never before. And first of all, many, many congratulations on winning the National Award.
Thank you very much.
Tell me, how do you get so much expression in your writing? The song Ma, for which you received the National Award, where does that expression come from?
Well, I always like, as a child also, I've always liked, communicating. I like seeing my thought being sort of communicated and received, and I love seeing the effect on people. And actually, it's very simple now. I realize that you take it from life and you give it back to life. And that's what is my biggest kick, whether it's in advertising or it's in writing poetry or doing music. Basically, I like seeing people smile or get the thought, and that gives you sort of a satisfaction that you've been able to communicate at a level which you like.
Well, you started from Almora, Uttarakhand, went on to become the creative head of 11 countries with McCann Erickson. It's been a fascinating journey.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been fortunate that if I hadn't found these professions, advertising to begin with, I didn't know what I would have done, because I was always full of ideas, and at times they were more crazy than in everyday life. And I found a place, and people pay me for that. So it's in that sense I've been very lucky.
Yeah, you were always full of ideas, and you were always very energetic, because your lyrics also reflect that energy in you.
Yes, and always people ask me that, you do so many things, and how do you do it, and all that. But I never feel fatigued. I never feel bored. I never feel I'm working. I don't know what work means.
People, the Aam Aadmi, can relate to your product extremely well. The way you present your product, your presentation is extremely unique. What sets you apart?
Well, I feel probably I am an Aam Aadmi. That's why I do feel that I exactly like anybody else, and I respect life.
Yeah.
And I respect. I think emotions are the most important things. To me, that's what sets you apart from any other living being. The emotions, power of emotions, relationships, dreams. That's what inspires me about people. Stories are all around us.
Given the fact that you were born in Almora, has your Pahari background really helped you?
Hugely. In fact, my association with the mountains is something which made me, in a sense, very finicky also, because it's so quiet and calm there. I still want absolute, silence. I look for it, because that's what you've grown up with. And also, I think respecting nature. Whenever I feel there is a lack of expression, I refer to nature. I always find a solution in nature. I find a solution in dewdrops. I find a solution in the waterfalls, in the mountains, in the leaves and petals, and I find it all there whenever I am stuck.
Well, that's why they call you the Gulzar of the next generation.
That's very kind of them.
Well, we have the original Gulzar now joining us on the show. Gulzar साहब, बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे लिए वक्त निकालने के लिए. Thank you so much for joining us on a journey like never before. And Prasoon Joshi is here with me in the studio. For Prasoon, you're his inspiration, you're his role model. He's grown up listening to you, seeing your work. How do you assess Prasoon's work?
प्रसून एक तो उन्होंने खुद ध्यान अपनी तरफ करवा लिया. He has attracted me towards him, and more than one ways when I say, I mean कि first of all he is a very handsome man. I would have loved to see him behind this on the screen rather, and not behind the camera. That would have been very, very suitable to him. If I were still a filmmaker, I would have made a film with him. लेकिन उसके अलावा ये कि वो लिखते बहुत अच्छा है. अब मैंने किताब भी पढ़ी है उनकी. इट्स वेरी वेरी स्वीट ऑफ हिम कि उन्होंने मुझे किताब दी थी और भेजी थी. और उनका अपना अंदाज है, ये उनका बड़कपन है जो वो कहते हैं मुझे कि आपका नहीं असर है, मुझे आपका स्टाइल पसंद है. मेरा स्टाइल पसंद है, बहुत अच्छी बात है, लेकिन उनका अपना स्टाइल बड़ा खूबसूरत है जो मुझे पसंद है.
Tuba.com